Once again, you're welcome to my channel, ANC Candles and Car Air Fresheners. Yeah, it's been a long time that I did any videos on car air fresheners. Although this is not a video for car air fresheners, I'm still going to probably talk a little bit about it. But today I will be talking about the launch of our scented candles, chunk candles that you guys can see right here. So I'm just going to be doing some reviews about them and where you can go and get them. Right now I'm selling them on my website and on Amazon. Okay, so before we get started, I just want to talk a little bit about the car air fresheners, because right now I'm getting a lot of people from my Facebook group. And also, if you haven't joined my Facebook group, you can go there and join in the description below. Okay, so going back to the car air fresheners, I have been selling car air fresheners for some time, and I'm just trying to find something here. So I've been selling this for some time, and they're still selling on Amazon and on my website. It's just that for some time I've focused a lot of my videos on my candles that I've been, talking about for some time. So people have been coming to me asking me about the car fresheners, how to start their car freshener business, and I've been, in the background. That's why you guys don't really see me online making a lot of videos, because I get messages all the time about how to start their car fresheners. So I've been helping people in the background, and some people actually have been consulting me to help them in acquiring the car fresheners, either the samples or the full product itself, where they can design their car fresheners, and then I send it to my manufacturer, and then my manufacturer will produce it for them, just like they did for me. So that's what people have been contacting me for, and that's what I've been doing in the background. So if you're interested in something like that, let me know by leaving me a message or joining the Facebook group, and you can message me through the Facebook group. Okay, all right. Just want to clear that out. And I also talked about a new car freshener that I'm working on, but honestly I don't know when that's going to be launched or when it's going to be ready, because the mode that I'm using for my car air freshener, that I wanted to use for my car air freshener, is actually there's a situation around it right now, because the mode maker was in Ukraine, and right now you know what's going on in Ukraine. There have been wars going on in Ukraine, so I can't really do much about it. And I think I've said this before to some people, that okay, that's where the whole thing is right now, is stuck. And since my idea has been out there for some time, I'm kind of not really worried about someone else is using it, but because it's unique to what I'm trying to produce, I don't see anybody that's going to use it now, because you need a machine that I already have that is custom built for me to use it, and then this mode that is specially made for the kind of freshener I want to make. So that's what has been happening. So that's why I've not been talking about the new car fresheners that I wanted to make, but the one that I'm currently selling on my website on Amazon, it's still selling. Yesterday, I think or 2 days ago, I sold about 6 of those. That somebody bought 6, and I just shipped that yesterday. And not just that, like every single time on Amazon, I sell more on Amazon handmade of my car freshener that I sell on my website, but I'm trying to drive some of those traffic onto my website as well. Okay. Now let's talk about our candles. Okay, so for some time in November, I started making candles again and doing some testings and stuff. And you guys have seen some of my videos, some of the shorts videos that I made as well on YouTube. You guys have seen all those ones. And I did a soft launch about a week ago to see how it's gonna go. And to my surprise, I got some sales about that. And one of my candles was sold out. That was the honeysuckle. It was sold out like fast on that day. And the Amber lavender also is sold out, but I'm trying to catch up and make more of that. So today I'm just going to be showing you guys what I have and um, their descriptions and what I like about the 10 fragrance scents that or fragrance oil that I incorporated into my candle business. I chose 10 of them because I don't want to have a lot of fragrance inventory right now since I'm launching this brand. I just wanted to keep it simple and to keep it compact so people don't start requesting all these different fragrance. Like when I started candle making a long time ago, I had people requesting different fragrance oil, and I ended up accumulating about 150 to 200 fragrance oils that most of them weren't even open. Some of them weren't even used because people who ordered them, who said, okay, you should carry this, you should carry that, they never even bothered to buy them anymore. So I kind of stopped all of that. So I've narrowed a lot of my fragrance for my candles. I've narrowed them to just 10 for now. I still have some other fragrance oils, but those ones are made for my car air fresheners, so I try to separate them. Also, I'll be talking about my melters. So this video is not just going to be about the candles, but it's going to be about the melters as well. All right, not to waste too much time, let's get started. All right, first of all, I would like to show you guys the packaging this candle, and I have 10 of them right here, but I don't know what's inside of them right now because I just packed them, so I have to open them to really see the fragrance name. So off my head, I don't know what's inside of them. Okay, so when I open them, then I look at the fragrance name, then I'll talk about it. Okay, so let me just go over the box and the branding itself. So as you guys can see, in the front here, you see my logo there, soy candle, 30 ounce, and can read upside down, so 850 grams. So that's what we have here. So when you open this, all right, you see the content of the candles. You can see the content of the candles. I just want the customers, when they receive this, they can look at what they're actually buying, and they can see exactly what the content is all about. What's the dimension of the candle, what's the fragrance, the type of wick, and if there is candle dye in it, and the fragrance oil, no phthalates, no toxins, no parabens. All right, and the soy wax, what kind of soy wax was used to make this. So these are something that the customers can read. They can see that, and they can see the mission of our brand, of our company. Okay, so going in, before that, they can also see the care card. And this care card is not the same as every other care card that you can see, but because this one you can really open them and you can read, and the name of the customer will be here, to appreciate them for supporting the brand and supporting the business. And also they can also see notes from me, the owner of the business, and you can also see other things that you want to read, the key of the candle, all about the candle, all about the company. And you can also go and see about how to extinguish your candle. Okay, these are the things that our customers will be able to see inside the candles, and they can use this as a guide to take care of their candles, to know how their candle is supposed to burn, and to know when to extinguish their candles and how to extinguish the candles. And at the back of this, they will have the QR code to go to my website, to contact me, to go to my social media pages, and this one URL will direct them to most of the ways they can get in contact with me. Okay, so let's get the candles. So right here you have my wrapper tray that has the logo in it, and when you open that, so right here we have redolence. Okay, so this is one of my favorite fragrance when it comes to candles, and when it comes to other like the melt. And I've incorporated this into one of my car fresheners, and people tend to like this one a lot. Yeah, and the good thing about this one is that the smell is more of like the exquisite fragrance of like the Bleu de Chanel type. So it's more like the executive kind of fragrance that when you have this one, and the smell is just more upscale. Okay, and it's a blend of, you know, crisp citrus with hints of cedar and musk and fresh lavender and jasmine. So this fragrance is really, really exquisite, and it's very, very high end when you smell this. Okay, so that's with this one. And the bottom note is cedar musk, and top note is grapefruit, and let's see, and the middle is jasmine and lavender. And if you look at the label, you will just see a little bit about it, and it's more than 80 hours burn time. That's what this says right there. So it's about more than 80 hours of burn time. So this is going to burn for a long time, and you're going to really enjoy the uniqueness of having a candle like this. Apart from the design, apart from the aesthetic of it, it is just an amazing fragrance. Okay, so that's the first one on our book. Put this away. All right, the second one we're going to be talking about here is, and these are just random ones I'm picking up. Well, this particular one, I think this one is ready to go. This one was already bought, was ordered. So I will not be showing you anything about this because I've shown you that and the name of this person and some information is there. So I'm not going to be doing that, but I'm just going to show you. It's called Tender Grains. That okay, and this is an amazing floral fragrance. So for those of you who are into like floral slash woody kind of fragrance, this is the one that you want to get. You know, it has the description of the notes that you will find in there, and this one you have the top notes of citrus, camphor, eucalyptus, and the middle you have the utmost cedar and harbor, and the bottom notes you will have something that is a violet and the lavender. It's a wooden kind of fragrance for like of warm and finished French lavender. So this kind of fragrance for people who are into, you know, the floral and also the lavender kind of fragrance scent. So this is something that I've seen that people are actually buying more right now. Like on the MELTAS, which I'm going to come for later, people have been buying this a lot and they seem to like it. So that's another one that people really like, and I also like it because, you know, it kind of gives you that clean smell and give you that woody kind of feeling smell as well. So that's it about this one. This should be going out today because somebody already bought it. Okay, the next one we'll be talking about is, check this out. This is Mahogany. Okay, that's Mahogany, and this is freshly polished mahogany teakwood with earthy, woodsy, and other blends. Okay, so this one is, this fragrance actually is the best seller on my car air freshener line. This one I sell like every single day on Amazon, and I can't keep off. I've ordered like my 4th bottle of fragrance oil because of this, and so I said let me incorporate this into my candles, and so far I've had like few orders of this one already in this soft launch. So I think people are loving this one already in candles as well. And some of the people who buy my car air fresheners, most of them are returning customers for my car air fresheners on Amazon. Some of them actually moved from the Amazon website to my website, and they've been buying car air freshener from there. Okay, so I've introduced this to them and they've shown interest in this. So if you are into, you know, fresh polished kind of smell of mahogany teakwood, this is something that you want to get, and I guarantee you're going to like this one, because if it's really something that is a bestseller of my car air freshener, I'm absolutely confident that it's going to be the same on my website concerning the candles. I don't know. This one is something that people have been gravitating towards lately, actually. Okay, all right. I will go to the next one. So the next one is gonna be, let's see what it is. So the next one is gonna be Sandalwood. Okay, so this was one of my best sellers in those days, like 2008, 2009, 2010, 2011, when I was making candles actively then. This was one of my best sellers among my co-workers and people in church. So they tend to like this a lot. So I haven't made this in car air fresheners. I haven't made this in any other thing, but I've always made it in candles and people seem to like them. So I'm introducing this again into the candle space in my brand, and I will see what happens to it again, because then it was one of the best sellers on my candle line. And this has, an earthy rich wood fragrance. This is what exactly describes this candle. Sweet orange with blends of cedar and amber with a little hint of jasmine. Okay, and top notes, orange western cedar, and the middle notes is earthy kind of sandalwood, and the bottom is purely amber. And for those of you who are into sandalwood kind of fragrance oil and scent, this is a perfect choice for you. Okay, we're gonna move to the next one. Okay, the next one is Lavender plus Amber. Okay, so Lavender plus Amber, this is the one that actually I considered sold out, because this particular one I'm holding is the last one that I have right now. Not saying I will not make any. The reason I said it's sold out because someone already made an interest of getting this, and I told them to hold on, let me just make a video about this, then I will send it to them. Okay, but I'm gonna be going to get more wax this weekend, and I'll continue making some. But this one is completely sold out. This one, and the other one that I don't have right now because it's completely gone is the honeysuckle. Okay, that one is gone. But I'm gonna make more this weekend. I'm gonna try and go get more wax so I can make some more of this and more of the honeysuckle. So this is an exotic, you guys can see that. This is an exotic fragrance candle. Okay, guys, with elegant French lavender with blends of rich amber and Egyptian. Actually, it's Egyptian amber. Okay, top note is black amber. Middle note it's lavender and tonka, and bottom note is Egyptian musk and sage. This is a very, very clean smelling fragrance, and incorporating this into candle is one of the best thing I've ever done. Actually, this is one of the candles that I know that won't stay in stock like all the time. Like already my soft launch is gone. These and the honeysuckle, they're gone. So if you're interested in this, you can go on my website and you can order this, and I'll make sure it will be ready before you know it. All right, so people sometimes ask me, my customers ask me, why do I have like a plastic thing over the wick? And I think I've mentioned this or explained this before in one of my videos. That actually is, when you tell customers you want to cut your wick, 1/4, right? You want to cut them 1/4 of an inch, right? But people still don't know how to measure that. So I put the plastic stuff around it or over the wick so people can see how to measure that. So it's kind of like a way to safely measure and cut your wick. But don't worry about this. All my candles coming to you, they are all cut, they are in at the appropriate level. So all you have to do is just light it up. Okay, and you can save those little knobs so that you can use that as a yardstick to measure and to cut to that 1/4. Okay, all right, that's it. We'll go into the next one. All right, the next one that we have here is stitched. Okay, stitched is the next one, and as you can see, it kind of looks like looks like a leather, genuine leather. Okay, so that's the idea about stitched. All right, if you can see that it has the top note of leather, middle note of genuine leather smell, bottom note of cedar, musk, and mandarin. Okay, this is a very nostalgic smell of genuine leather. Yeah, it really smells like genuine leather, like an Italian kind of leather. Yeah, this is one that I know for sure that people are going to kind of, want to try this because of that nostalgic feeling of old leather smell, like you walk into a furniture shop or leather furniture shop, or even getting into a brand new car. That leather smell, that's what you get with this. Okay, so again, it comes with that knob around it and the brand impressed on the candle. Okay, so if you're interested in this, again, you can go on my website. I'll put the link in the description and you can get this. Moving on to the next one. All right, so let's move on to the next one, and this one is Kashmir. Okay, all right, Kashmir, boy, I underestimated this one. I didn't even include it in my car freshener collection, but I underestimated this, and this one is something that I really like. So you can see that the smell of this it's amazing, with a mixture of cedar wood, creamy vanilla. Man, that's the one that kind of got me. The creamy vanilla one that is mixed with musk and rose, even a hint of jasmine with this. And man, I really like this one. I think this one will be the one I'll be burning at home as well. But guys, if you haven't tried candles that is made with cashmere, you should try this. All right, so this one is something I will say, okay, you should try. It's a must. Okay, all right, let's move to the next one. Okay, so the next one we'll be talking about is, I don't even need to bring this out for me to know what fragrance is this. This is coffee bean. The smell of this coffee bean is extra powerful. It is so strong that I don't even use my recommended fragrance percent for this candle. I don't even use that, because if I use the recommended fragrance percent based on my formula to make this candle, it will be overpowering and really strong. So I had to cut down on the fragrance percent per ounce of this candle. So it is really, really strong. Even at that, even me cutting down to half of it, it is really strong. So if you are into strong fragrance like coffee, if you're a coffee I don't want to say fanatics, but if you are a coffee person who wants to always have the smell of coffee in the house or anywhere, in your bathroom, in your kitchen, this is a must-have. Okay, this is very strong. And for me, making this, I'm not a coffee drinker. I don't drink coffee at all, but just making this alone, you feel like you have that kick of a caffeine actually. But this is perfect for people who love coffee and people who like to smell the fragrance of coffee. This is perfect for you. And here you have the warm smell of grinded coffee beans with a comforting aroma of a freshly brewed coffee. Okay, the top note is coffee, is roasted coffee. Middle note is sugar. It does have that sweet kind of sugary fragrance to it, and some hints of cream at the bottom note. Okay, so if you are into the smell of coffee, this is a perfect one for you. Coffee was when I used to make jar candles or container candles, like people call it. Coffee was one of my top sellers as well. Okay, and I believe with this coffee incorporated into my pillar candles, it will not disappoint. All right, next one. The next one is the last one, but is absolutely not the least. The reason I say this is I don't even need to open this as well. This one I don't need to open, okay? But I'm going to open it to show you guys. But I'm talking about myself opening it to find out what fragrance it is. Not only that I know it's the fragrance, I know it's the last one that I just pulled up. So that's the only one I haven't reviewed, so I'm going to show you guys. And this one is the burning wood. Okay, it's just as powerful as the coffee smell. So if you want to drive out some crazy smell in your house, or in your apartment, or in your kitchen, or in your bathroom, put this on. Put this on. You don't even have to light it if you don't want to. Just set it down, and you know what I'm talking about. This is a very, very strong fragrance. Again, I had to cut this as well in half. Okay, I had to cut it in half so that it's not overpowering. Okay, even at that, you know, if you put it in a very enclosed, like a small area, it will be really strong. Okay, but I love it because it is something that you can put in any situation. Okay, meaning that any area that has a bad odor, bad aroma, you can put it in there, light it up, and see what happens. Okay, and this is something that I'll recommend for people to try. Actually, it has a woody, smoky, burnt cedarwood. Okay, you can see it up close. Right, see that firing kind of mixture of the chunks. Okay, so that's it about this one. Again, wow, it smells exactly like a burning wood, or smells exactly like a fireplace. Okay, so you can use this, you know, anywhere in your house and just enjoy the fragrance. And people will always ask, what's that smell? Because it is just so strong. Okay, all right, so that's the last one for my candles. Okay, the candle itself, or all my candles, they come, you know, complete with everything I just showed you, the care card, and they come, you know, with every love that I have to give you guys. Again, I've been testing my candles since November, and for me to release and launch them in June, that tells you the extreme work, that tells you the details that I've put in this thing. And it's not just me waking up one morning and decide to launch a candle. No, I've done my homework. I've formulated my own wax blend. I've formulated my own way of mixing things, the temperatures. I've formulated so many things about this. I've designed the boxes themselves. I've designed the booklets, or what you call the pamphlets of the candle kit. I've designed them myself. I've done, you know, outsource, in source, whatever I want to call the sauces. I've done all of that. I've put a lot of blood, tears, and water into this, and I'm excited about it. I'm proud of what I've done so far. My website is completely done, and people have been actually ordering, and some of them are actually not really put on wait list, but kind of told them, you know, I have to go order more wax so I can blend them again. Okay, so what I have on my candles is the same I have on my wax melts. Again, my wax melts, you can see them, they are uniquely made. Okay, and this, it's honeysuckle. All right, they're uniquely made, and the fragrance is the same as the ones on my candle. And what you get, you know, you have the care of your wax melt at the back of this box. Okay, and the fragrance name is right there. All right, and you get 2 of this in one. Okay, so that's how it's packaged, and that's how it's sent to you. Okay, so you're getting 2 instead of getting 1, and 2 of this packed together is $21. Okay, all right, so that's all I want to talk about today. The next video I'm going to show you guys is how to navigate my website. My website is very easy to navigate. Before I launched my product, I already put it on some of the candle pages or Facebook pages for candle makers, for them to go and see how they are able to navigate my website, how easy they can navigate it, how accessible it is on their mobile, and on their tablet, and they gave me the feedback. I adjusted some things, and overall they said, it's good, it's ready to go. So that's why I did a soft launch at first to see how it will go, and so far it went well. And now we are fully launched. The website is fully opened. The candles are ready to go. The ones that are out of stock right now, by next week they will be ready to go. So go ahead and start making your orders, and I will start shipping them as soon as I see your orders. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please go ahead and subscribe. And I want to thank you guys for getting me to 700, I believe, and we're aiming for more than just 700. So if you like what I bring out there, if you like my content, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and share with other people. And I will start making more content about car fresheners very soon, and I'll also talk more about how you can brand your products. If you're just starting, how you can take your product from just a mere looking candle into something that can be seen in high-end stores, or something that people can even say, oh, I consider this a luxury candle, or I consider this a luxury wax melt. There are some things you can do. There are some things you should do. I'll start discussing about that. And if you are interested in talking to me about your ideas about making your candles, what you want to do, or just a consulting session, let me know. I will get back with you at that. And if you have any question whatsoever, you can leave them in the comments, or you can join the Facebook group and let me know about your questions or your comment. All right, that's it for now. If you have anything whatsoever, again, let me know. My name is Chris, and this is ANC Candles and Car Freshener. Have a nice day. Bye bye.